Is he busy making run? Glock with 50 units, switchy, that's a gun guy. Nigga kill us when you're hungry. I heard you get mad about it. I'm trying to deep out of the league. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, sure, okay. So he gonna put him. So he's gonna try to run man on me, and he's gonna try to run man. Inside still accurate. I just know his stick is not. Let me see. HARDHAERRT. So he's gonna try to force feed him. That's dead. Before I go down the lane, I treat the whole but
we've had spotty showers since about 7 a.m. here in D.C., and the radar indicates it's going to continue, but nothing to stop football from happening at FedEx Field. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Punch.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 26-yard line. On first down, it's Watson. And his first look is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right
Come
side.
on,
and
bro.
that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Just beating the play clock is Newton. Flushed out right. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
Bates on the coverage.
Throwing again. Newton.
He got
And he
it.
fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. That one good for 37 yards.
First down.
First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Washington, nothing.
Okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
In the daytime.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 1st and 10. Newton. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Newton now to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Bengals 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Newton. He'll rifle
Bro,
this one
Cam, why are you underthrowing that so bad, bro?
Picked off down at the 2.
Bro, I can't breathe,
And now he
bro.
already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing
Cam
forward.
always freaking, bro. At this point, I'm used to it. But he is, dude. Like, he just plays like a... Bro, I don't know how someone done it. It's no better, like...
From the end zone, Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And there shouldn't be any surprise at all when we watch him flash his arm. Easy motion, easy action, and that ball flies downfield.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw from his end zone, Watson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like he just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Mixon with a 1st down carry. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Mixon, the Bengal ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 31, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to number.
It'll be a gain of 6.
Throw me
and
in
that'll
that top
lead here
seat.
to a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A gain of 9 yards.
First now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Watson's pass.
So many times we see teams go on the road with the lead on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson looking deep downfield.
Are you serious,
This is caught at the
Nicole?
20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
1st down.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down throw. Watson escaping the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
On the keeper.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Flush to his right.
Why are you swatting, bro? Why are you swatting, bro?
He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but now it'll be 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson. Flushed out right. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings us 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Number 39.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
He is good.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
3-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Slings this deep from McClellan.
Bro, Cam.
Look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. so they can work towards another couple of stops.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Washington nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
20.
On first down, it's Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. I think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Watson, off play action, sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Watson looks to throw again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Did you ask me why my game's tough?
The throw taken in by Sims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Now a first down throw for Newton.
I just caught with that rope.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton
Bro, how's he
under
flashing that
pressure
quick?
again, and down he goes again.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
You got three down. 24's the mark. I got you.
The shotgun snap for Newton. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
And the most in the city.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
On second and 12, Watson
7-yard line.
eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Tate, and they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that one will fall incomplete.
On the keeper.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Watson. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete.
Watson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's third down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's now 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
25-yard line.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Newton dancing to his left. Open man here. Sims complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Left three. 20.
On 1st down, Newton. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Newton on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. From the gun, here's Newton. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's brought in left side by Tate. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll be
Harry,
touched
what
down
are you
here, but not
doing?
before he does pick up the first.
Complete to Auden Tate.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And finally brought down at the 43. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Bengal.
Mixon with it. He finds some open field here. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Cincinnati.
Joe Mixon with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Newton on 1st down. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Thrown away.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Sims. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Newton throwing again. And he finds McLaurin. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Another Washington first down. First and 10.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Second and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now Newton. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run. It's Miller. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gandy Golden that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. After the run, Newton going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. The point after try for Gostkowski. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Washington 25.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get now a hit and a loose football.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
By William Jackson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll run on first down. Nixon, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll try the air now with Watson. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. Well, you want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word. Oski.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick taken right at the 20. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Bengals drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick-6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Steps away to his left. And that's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Off of play action, it's Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Eli Apple. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But it got his man complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards. Watson on first down. Flushed out right. He finds his running back, Mixon. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On first down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it will wind up just being incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
After you see this done, my homie done, I ain't seen no pressure on really wanted to
throwing again is Watson. Buying time to his left. Incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
What are you talking about?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. On Tate, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. So very late in the game here, but with that score, some light at the end of the tunnel.
So that's why she takes me to
and say, hold on a second. This thing's not over
Donnie,
yet.
who's Donnie?
Let's keep battling.
I said, who is Donnie? Oh. Nadia, I know what you're talking about. So that's why she texts me talking about some. Oh, if I see folks big ass, I'm spitting on him in his neck. That's what you talking about.
And this one incomplete.
Lexi Blue, I don't know what the fuck you said. She was blue as
But I
fuck.
can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data
She
tells
feel like you caught her
us.
hoe or
A lot
some
of
bullshit
teams
like
want to
that.
throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully.
Bro, I don't get in y'all business. Lexi,
Might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time
You said
may bear
Lauren?
out that running the ball will at least be the equal of
For a
throwing it in that
boyfriend,
situation.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
You said what?
Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd
Boy,
down.
I'm gonna see what's the real issue because I can't deal with this shit.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep
You
firing.
talking about the
So
school?
here we
You
go,
talking
Charles,
about
3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it.
Is it alright?
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
I'm
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Shout out to the man. This one is exactly for you, but this one is for you. And this nigga was spitting against me anyway, so he earned this shit.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And he miraculously scores? I don't think he will, but if he scored,
They snap it to Newton. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Newton's going to throw it. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And that one Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Come back, kid. This is what you want to do. Fuck.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. He's at the 40, 20,
my
10,
fucking goodness. I'm
the
done.
Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. That is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One last throw here for Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
42.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bengals, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
are you doing? You still didn't finish?
You finished?
No, you didn't. Don't hit me! Stop. Stop kicking me, Jordan. Stop scratching me. Whose honey bun are those?
Don't worry about it.
Well, stop kicking, Jordan. Stop.
Hey, stop.
Stop.
Scratch me again. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Stop. Stop. Ow. Stop kicking me.
Shut the hell up.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm done.